what that new partner's worth to you? Priceless. If he becomes a director, he's worth millions of dollars to me for the rest of my life. Do you understand this? Invest the time in your partners. This is not sign them up and let them figure it out. That nothing's changed. We have to go back to the corings and the meeting every week, and this is still a people business. Do you understand? I know we're in a digital age. Sometimes we get too carried away with that, don't we? We forget that it's really important for us to create a relationship too, isn't it? Hopefully we're going to be friends because we're going to be working together for the rest of our lives. Are you with me? So the first step is they become a member. And then I try and teach them, now we're going to work towards becoming a master member. Meaning they're satisfying the SABP requirements, which I think every single household can do if they really understand it. But I do think it takes time to work into that. Does everyone agree with that? So now they become a master member. That's the next step, where they're achieving the SABP. They're generating at least 500 BV. Do you understand how much more than that is than we used to do when we were just doing our minimum requirements? It's 4 times the BV. It's 8 times the IBV, because those little purchases of toilet paper, toothpaste, and cotton balls all add up, don't they? Great. So now they become a master member. Now you have to sit down with them and start teaching them all the tools, because I think education is key in this business. It never changes. They need to get to a shopping annuity and a shop.com features to customers training. Now, who's your best customer? You. I do those trainings, and I swear to you, most unfranchised owners do not know how to don't even know how their shop.com site functions. How many of you have a picture of yourself on your shop.com site? Raise your hand high. Oh, less than 1% of this room. Who doesn't? And just don't be shy. Who doesn't? Listen, 4 of you raised your hand for did, so the rest of you I have to assume doesn't. Who doesn't? Be honest. Why not? You don't even know how. Do you understand? That's the reason. No offense. Thank you for being honest. 95% of the unfranchised owners don't know how, and they're not shown how because we're not meeting with our new partners and doing corings and showing them why would you want a picture, because it makes you professional. Your friends go to that site. They know they're on the right site. I guess I am yelling a little bit. But this is important stuff because you want to get them to education. I told JR I thought those 2 trainings should be required trainings in the first 28 days. And he goes, I agree with you. But he goes, if I require any more trainings, they will lynch me. And I said, I think I have a solution. Why don't we stretch out the NUOT, add another hour to it, keep it at $15, and do the shopping annuity and shop.com features, at least the highlights of it. So hopefully they'll listen, because I'm telling you, if your new people come in and they go to those trainings, they skyrocket in the business. So get them to those trainings as quickly as you can. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The next step is the basic 5. That the business has not changed. JR's original basic 5, that's the first thing I told him. I said, I have my whole team listening to that original basic 5, him at the Eagle's Nest with the phone ringing. It was the worst recording ever, but it's the best training. How many of you have listened to that? He's talking about it on stage today because I'm telling you, if you haven't listened to it, listen to it. He breaks down the business, and somehow we stopped doing the basics of the business, which is how everyone built it back in the day to fill vice presidents and stuff. So I teach my team, get back to the basics, get the attitude and knowledge, learn how to retail some stuff, get your goal statement. How many of you have a goal statement with you right now? Again, less than 5% of this room, but that's the basic. That's right in the basic 5. It is so important. Listen, I don't know how the universe works. I don't know how the universe works, and I don't know what your religious views are, and this has nothing to do with anything. All I know is that when you put pencil to paper, something magical happens. When you visualize something magical happens. You can call it whatever you want, but it happens. And that's why JR is right on the money with that. But less than 5% of us do it. This is why I'm so big on these accountability groups. People don't know how to retail products. That's why it's so important, like JR was explaining. First step is you have to use your own products. Educate your new people on the products, why they would even want to use them. Get them to a product training with someone like Deidre Mason or Sharon Lawrence, some of the best trainers in the company. They need to understand the products, because we've got some of the best products in the world. Would you agree? We absolutely do. So the basic 5 should be intertwined through every portion of the business. That's the next. And then the big one. You have to duplicate this into your teams. Which is why I'm a nut about the accountability groups, and I know Ryan, you're sitting right here now. Some of my people, it was so funny. They joined Ryan's accountability group, some people in my group, and they were like, didn't want to tell me. And I go, fabulous. Tell me what you learned. And it's great. I don't know everything. I want to know what they know. And if they can learn from him, why would I? As long as they're doing an accountability group, because what do people that aren't accountable do? Nothing. 99% of the growth in my organization, I'm sure you can vouch for this too in theirs, come from the people that are on the accountability group. The rest are just stable and waiting, which I don't even know what that means. What the hell are you waiting for? Listen, I'm going to wrap it up here, but the accountability groups are crucial. I don't care if you do mine. I love to have you, because I think we've created a global support system for franchise owners where everyone feels wanted and needed, and you can ask for help and people will give it to you. And it's important. But another thing I want to just end with, and this is why I'm so passionate right now about this business and building like crazy. And I'm going back to what I did 8 years ago. I plan on doubling my income. But JR said something really powerful at the meeting we were at for the Shopping Annuity Ambassadors. He goes, stop comparing us to Amazon or any other company. We're not them. We are already number 1 at what we do, and we're going to stay number 1 by economically connecting the world. I love all you.
Thank you, Karl. Thank you, Karl. Woo, what an amazing session. I love that you guys are already sending your emails in with the subject line. That's what